Okay, so guess who is not winning at motherhood today? That would be me. Um, yeah, I am not winning at motherhood today. Okay, first of all, I ordered Amazon Fresh. It delivered last night, completely forgot that I had a 7 p.m. drop off delivery scheduled. Did not open my door last night. So did not realize that the groceries had been left out overnight. So our Amazon Fresh order, including a bunch of frozen foods, eggs, all left out on my front porch. And I can't even say I eventually remembered. It was actually my oldest daughter this morning as we're getting ready for school, and she said, "Mom, didn't you get groceries delivered?" And I'm like, yes, I did. I sure did. And you know what, Barb, I totally forgot about it. So that was my first mom fail. I left my Amazon Prime groceries on my front porch overnight. So half of the food was like completely thawed out. I mean, it was cold enough that I feel like most of it I can get away with, but just not a proud moment for Team Mom. Definitely ready for Tom to come back tomorrow. I feel like the reinforcements, I need some reinforcements. Hi. It's been a long week. Next week is going to be even worse because we're going to start construction and demo on the second floor bathroom that I flooded because, again, not only am I not winning at motherhood today, I haven't been winning for weeks. Flooded my bathroom on the second floor. I was washing my kids' stained underwear and I forgot to turn the sink off. Flooded the entire second floor. I was on the phone with insurance downstairs, and this was probably a good hour before anyone realized. My kids were upstairs playing with the neighbors, and they come running in. I'm on the phone with insurance, and they're like, "Mommy, our house is flooded. There's water pouring from the garage ceiling, which is directly under I guess it's good that it was the garage and not like our living room. I guess there's one blessing in disguise. But yeah, so I flooded. I can't even blame anyone. I can't blame my kids. Can't say it's their fault. I mean, they did have the accident, but I won't blame them for that. That'll traumatize them in life. Yeah, totally flooded my second floor a couple weeks ago. So on Monday, we start demoing, and I am so afraid to know what is like under those carpets and under those tiles. It's probably gonna be a lot worse than we even think, because that's what happens with construction. Yes, I mean, at least insurance covers it, so that's a good thing. Well, good thing you're already on the phone with insurance. It was that insurance, I was on the phone for my daughter's health insurance, scheduling heart appointments and endocrinologist appointments and mental health appointments. So I'm like getting, new doctors set up here in Nashville. And I lock the door because my kids are crazy and they come screaming and running in over the littlest things. So when they start banging on the door and I'm on the phone with insurance, I'm like, whatever, ignore. And it wasn't until they screamed the house was flooding that I finally got up and ran out and saw my garage was pouring down water and drywall, and the whole second floor was like, not the whole second floor, my master bathroom, closet, and into my bedroom was completely flooded. And I hate construction. Do you guys like renovating your house? I literally hate it. I hate having people in the house because my house is always messy. I don't like construction. I don't like renovating. Like, I just would rather buy a bunch of brand new throw pillows from Home Goods to redecorate a room, because the thought of like months of construction, I just hate it. I hate it. It's like not my jam. I know some people love a good remodel. I am not that person. And in addition to that, Tom's going to be gone 5 days out of the week. And I got the kids. I'm already stressing. So next week when I have a nervous tick, you guys will understand why. So forgot the Amazon groceries on the front porch last night. So woke up this morning to all our Amazon groceries, eggs, frozen products on my front porch. Flooded my second floor bathroom. Have no one to blame but myself. Forgot to turn the sink off. Walked downstairs. Got distracted because I got ADHD. And I got, look, there's a chicken. And so all of a sudden I'm like, I got to call insurance. I probably walked down there to find the other sock of a pair of socks to put on my shoes. And next thing I know, I'm calling insurance. Welcome to my life. This is life of mom. Thank you, Michelle. I need that encouragement. She says, you got this. I do. I just feel like by Thursday, I'm always kind of I'm on cruise control, just kind of riding the wave until Tommy returns tomorrow morning and takes over. And I can just kind of not have all the pressure. Speaking of Tommy, he just joined. Hi, I miss you. I was just saying, I can't wait for you to get home. I feel like Thursdays are my just survive. Just survive one more day. Tom will be back. I told everyone how I flooded the bathroom. I can't even blame you. And you know how much I love to blame you, Tom. So I miss you desperately. Here's a story, Tom, that you might enjoy. Your youngest child, my mini-me, like her mother, does not like the mornings. And as of right now, all 3 of my children are sleeping in bed with me because Tom's out of town. And I'm like, whatever. Everybody come in, everyone just stop talking. But every morning, my girls and we hate the mornings, we cry, we whine, we complain, we hit snooze 20 times. My son, meanwhile, is up and at 'em, dressed, teeth brushed, backpack packed. He even puts the waffle in the toaster for Katie in the morning, so that when she eventually gets downstairs. So Katie, this morning, my youngest, first grader, she was raging, screaming at me. I hate school. I don't want to go to school. I just want to sleep. I dressed her while she was half asleep. She ripped everything I dressed her in. I don't want to wear that. She was possessed by the devil. Now, mind you, she doesn't usually come around until about 90 seconds after her first bite of food. So I feel like every morning she wakes up super hangry. But this morning was one for the books. And she just gave me hell all morning. And then we had to leave and she refused to go. So she woke up my whole neighborhood by screaming. I'm carrying her to the car to get her into the car, holding her backpack, holding her jacket, and she is screaming at me. And you guys, it wasn't my finest moment. I kind of am in the SOS stage of the week. Tom, anytime you want to come back, if you want to book a flight earlier so you can be there in the morning to maybe get the kids ready for school so I don't have to do 5 days, that'd be great. Because I am not a morning person. Apparently, I've given that trait to my daughters. They are my daughters, for better or worse. They'll be great leaders someday, but for now they give me a run for my money every morning. Barbara was good. It was funny because Barbara hates the mornings and usually protests too, but Katie was so psycho this morning that Barbara was like an angel. She's like, Mommy, I won't complain. Mommy, I'm not going to give you a time. Mommy, I can make my own water, because she knew I needed help after the rage that I was putting up with. Like, we all, it was such a nightmare. It was like so much so that I dropped them off. I came back home and I crawled back into bed and I slept, because you know what? Some days you just can't win them all. And that was my day. So, again, not my greatest moment in motherhood, but I got the kids to school on time. I'm very curious to see what kind of demeanor she'll be in at pickup. But yes, I love our girl too, but you should have seen her, Tom. If you saw, it was like next level. She's always crabby to me, but this was like on another level. I feel like I got a glimpse of what the teen years are going to be like, and they're not going to be fun. Not going to be fun. So yeah, I just, I thought I'd come on here, tell you guys about some of my failures as a mother, maybe make you feel really good about yourself. Be like, well, at least I didn't flood my second bathroom. Well, at least I didn't leave my groceries out overnight on the front porch. Well, at least my child didn't kick and scream and tantrum the whole way to school. Like, I'm sharing this with you so you guys can actually feel better about yourselves as moms and dads. Like, you're crushing it, because you didn't just have to do what I just had to do. You're doing so much better than me. So you should be really proud of yourselves. And I'm just going to, survive, not thrive. That is my motto. Christine, motherhood is so rough. I agree. And I need to hang out with you. And like, can we plan like a kid-free hangout? And maybe like you come over and we can hang out on my back porch now that it's all built. I guess I could get a babysitter one night, because Tom's gone all weeknights, but let's hang out. I need friends. I need reinforcements. Speaking of reinforcements, Tom comes back tomorrow morning. My dad is here for a couple more days, so I'm going to enjoy him. Right now, he is sitting in a chair on my front lawn, basking in the sun, because he just appreciates life. Nothing phases him. And I love him for it. So I'm going to go spend some time with my dad before the kids come home from school. And yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote. Oh, and I took my kids to a Mexican restaurant last night, and they all ordered hamburgers. So there you go. Go bask in the sun, girl. I am going to bask in the sun. I just wanted to pop on here, say hi to you guys, wish you a happy, what day of the week? It's Thursday, because Tom gets back tomorrow. I am counting down the hours and minutes till you get home, Tom, so I can hand over the baton of parenthood to you, and maybe, I don't know, book myself a massage. I don't know. Vitamin D, though. In the meantime, I'm going to go sit with my dad on the front yard. And I also don't have my Starbucks green tea. That could also be another reason why today is so unpleasant. I have to go get more Starbucks. All right, guys, I love you. I hope you have a great day. I hope you're doing way better in life than I am. I feel like I haven't set the bar too high, so you probably are. Go crush it out there, and sending lots of love and good vibes, and happy Thursday. Bye. Let's see.